హాయ్ వ్యూవర్స్ స్టూడెంట్స్, నేను మీ తెలుగు ట్రావెల్ మాస్టర్ని. ఈరోజు 6th క్లాస్ న్యూ సిలబస్ చాప్టర్ 6 ఎర్లీ సివిలైజేషన్స్ నోట్స్తో మీ ముందుకు వస్తున్నాను. ఈ యొక్క తెలుగు ట్రావెల్ మాస్టర్ ఛానల్ని లైక్ చేయండి, షేర్ చేయండి, సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేసుకోండి. అంతకుముందు లెసన్స్ కానీ మీరు నోట్ చేసుకోకపోతే లింక్ డిస్క్రిప్షన్లో ఉంది, చూడండి, నోట్ చేసుకోండి. స్టూడెంట్స్, ఎర్లీ సివిలైజేషన్స్ ఇంప్రూవ్ యువర్ లెర్నింగ్లో ఫస్ట్ క్వశ్చన్, రైట్ ద సిమిలారిటీస్ బిట్వీన్ ఇండస్ అండ్ వేదిక్ సివిలైజేషన్. ఆన్సర్, రిలీజియస్ ఫీచర్స్. బోత్ హరప్పాన్ people and Vedic people worshipped nature and Hindu gods such as Shiva and Shakti. Baked bricks, pottery and wheeled carts were used both by Harappan and Vedic people. Second question, who participated in the excavations of the Indus Valley civilizations? Answer, in 1850, the British engineers, while laying a railway line between Karachi and Lahore, excavated the Indus Valley civilization. In 1920, the archaeologists realized that it was a very old civilization. Third question, describe the economic life of Indus people. Answer, first point, the economy of Indus Valley civilization was based upon agriculture and trade. Second, weaving cotton and woolen cloths were their main occupation. Indus people were the earliest to produce cotton. Third, production of baked bricks was another occupation of Indus people. Fourth, crops such as wheat, barley, peas were raised by the Indus people. They carried trade with other countries like Egypt, Mesopotamia, Afghanistan and Iran also. They carried their international trade through Lathol port in the Arabian Sea. Fourth question, how did the Indus people build their houses? Answer, the buildings of Indus people were well planned. It is clear that they possessed a flourishing urban culture. There were wide roads, public wells. Houses were made of bricks which were found in so many other areas across this civilization also. There were storied buildings also. Every house was connected directly to an excellent main drainage system. A great tank was built for public bath, which now was called as the Great Bath. Large granaries and quarters for labor were specially built in Indus civilization. Students, fifth question, the drainage system of Indus was exemplary. How? Answer, the Indus civilization had an elaborate sanitary and drainage system. They maintained a highly efficient drainage system. Importance was given for cleanliness and public health. They maintained underground drainage system for the streets. They were connected to the main drainage system. Students, sixth question, devotion of God is belief. Comment on Indus people's deities. Answer, Indus people believed in God. They believed in image worshipping. They worshipped Pasupati and the mother of goddess. They accepted pipal tree as sacred. They worshipped neem tree, sun, fire, earth, water and the snakes also. Fire pits and yajnavatikas are also found. Swastik symbols were found in the archaeological remains of the Indus Valley civilization. Seventh, how many Vedas are there? What are they? Answer. There are 4 Vedas in the Vedic culture. They are 1. Rigveda, 2. Yajurveda, 3. Samaveda, and 4. Adharvana Veda. 8th question. Veda means a superior knowledge. Comment on it. Answer. The term Veda means superior knowledge in Sanskrit. They are the most ancient religious texts which define truth for Hindus. They are all the most important sources of knowledge about Aryans and Vedic period. They are called Shrutis, which means hearing. Vedas are the universal truths which were discovered or realized by learned people. They formed the bedrock for Indian philosophy and yoga. Vedas contain deeper spiritual and scientific knowledge. The Vedic traditions are continued till today and still unbroken. Research on Vedas is carried out in many Indian foreign universities also. Swami Dayananda Saraswati gave a call, go back to the Vedas. Thus, we can say the Vedas mean a superior knowledge. 9th question. Write about the social life of the early Vedic period. The Vedic literature is the major source to understand about the Vedic period. The period of Rigveda is called the early Vedic period. Social life of early Vedic period. First point. The family was regarded as the basic unit of the society. The father was the head of the family. Joint family system was in practice at that time. The prisoners of war were called dasas and they were like slaves. Monogamy was the usual practice of Vedic period. Students, 10th question. What do you know about the political life of the early Vedic period? Answer. The polity of the early Vedic period was basically a tribal polity with the tribal chief in the center. The tribe was called Jana and chief of that Jana was called Rajan. Rajan looked after the affairs of the tribe with the help of other tribal members. There are 2 tribal assemblies, Sabha, Samiti. Rajan was not a dictator. Kingship was not hereditary. 11th question. What is the importance of epics? Answer. The epics tell us the right way to life. They tell us what the importance of speaking truth is. They tell us that why we should have the basic manners in our lives in an interesting manner. They tell us the importance of becoming a good human being. We should read these epics because they fill our mind with knowledge and wisdom. Epics tells us that how should we behave in the society. In Ramayana, Rama is an ideal ruler, ideal brother, ideal son. Sita is an ideal for Indian womanhood. Mahabharata is a victory of Dharma over Adharma. Students, 12th question. Mapping skills. Locate the following rivers on the outline map of India. Outline మ్యాప్లో వీటిని గుర్తించాలి. ఫస్ట్ రివర్ ఇండస్, ఇది టాప్లో ఉంది మనకి. నెక్స్ట్ పాకిస్తాన్ గుండా వెళ్తుంది ఇది ఇండస్ రివర్. సెకండ్ రివర్ గంగాస్, ఈ గంగాస్ దాని యొక్క ఉపనది రివర్ యమునా. వీటిని మ్యాపింగ్లో మీరు గుర్తించండి. లాస్ట్ క్వశ్చన్, 13th question. What were the reasons for the decline of Indus Valley civilization? Answer. Some are of the opinion that the invasion of the Aryans was the cause for the decline of Indus Valley civilization. Change of course of the river Indus changed the area into sand and affected the fertility, and this led to the decline of Indus Valley civilization. Due to change in the climatic condition, the area lost fertility and people were compelled to move to another area. Constant use of firewood for brick manufacture caused deforestation and low rainfall. ఓకే స్టూడెంట్స్, ఈ యొక్క లెసన్లో మనకి మల్టిపుల్ చాయిస్ క్వశ్చన్స్ కానీ ఫిల్లింగ్ ది బ్లాంక్స్ కానీ ఏమీ లేవు. ఈ యొక్క నోట్స్ రాసుకోండి. తెలుగు ట్రావెల్ మాస్టర్ ఛానల్ అయితే మాత్రం